Alright guys, to be totally honest, I don't think I'm gonna make it. I don't think we're gonna make it there.
To the carnivore
Yeah, to the
achievement.
carnivore achievement. Like the colony is gonna survive. It's gonna go, probably. It'll be fine. There's the two big ass balls of natural gas just sealed up over there right next to a steam vent. But I'm not really convinced that we're gonna make it there. But there's still about 40ish cycles to go, so there's at least a little bit of hope, right?
Hopefully.
Anyways, enough rambling, enough doing stuff. Hope you guys are doing well. But yeah, let's get going, I guess. I'm sorry, 39 cycles to go. It's close enough. You know what I meant, right? Sure.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Alright. Oh, wait. Hang on. Does one of you have a skill point? Because, yeah, Ashcan is totally... He's fine. Ashcan's done. Ashcan's done. We don't need to do anything. Just to recap from last time, I'm pretty sure we're like an eighth of the way there. If we scroll down and check... Yeah, the carnivore thingamajig. Yeah, we're only an eighth of the way there. And that's not really great, but we've got ranches up and running, so maybe there's some hope. But I guess there's only one way to see it, right? And it's just to bite the bullet, keep going. I think what we're gonna end up trying to do is keep two of these guys alive for the most part, and well, basically pooping out eggs, and we're gonna keep killing, say like this guy that's already 7 days old, but he's a big guy. He's a big guy. So we're gonna go ahead and kill him. And I hope that's efficient enough. Like they'll be fine. They'll be able to produce food. Well, the one that dies is gonna produce food, but I'm just gonna assume that having two producing eggs and keeping them happy is gonna be sufficient. Holy shit, that is the luck I need right now. This is great, right? If I print out barbecue, that's
Yes.
12,000 more calories of meat right
Meat.
there. Meat,
Meat.
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 Like no questions asked. I probably need another dupe to help uh, shoulder the whole meat eating or the whole eating issue. Hey, wait. There's four of you in here. Yeah, you're 18, so you might get the pass. You're 6 and you're big. You're dying too. Sorry, little hatch. Them's the rules for this playthrough. I'm sure it'll be okay. Probably. Hmm. I think I'm also gonna have the dupes just try and shoulder some of this stuff away from the colony. So we're gonna try and just occupy all this room, but I'm gonna try and have this be the base of our power spine. Whatchamacallit thing? Hang on. Do I have to reset you? Are you good? Oh yeah, we're good. Okay, there's still 4,000 grams of barbecue. I really wonder what the meat conversion is for that. Like how many grams, how many calories of meat. Alright, should I feel bad about this? There are currently no eggs available whatsoever. Oh, it'll be fine.
Nice.
It'll probably be fine. That means we're doing our job, right? Like everything's being taken care of. Is the size of this room applicable? Oh, fuck. 64 versus 68. Never mind. I thought I was gonna make this into another thing, but maybe if I like build in a few more things, it'll count. One sec. Ada. Oh shit, Ada, we've only got the one researcher, so here, you can help. Yeah, you can totally help with the research, so you're not... Hang on, let me bring her back up. She'd probably be decent as another miner, because we do only have 2 people on this track, but... Um, you know. There we go, another master worker. Probably gonna take a little more time this stream to place down a couple of... Oh boy. Actually, no, this is fine. This is totally fine. Probably going to try and place down a couple more decorations and whatnot to just try and help bring up the morale all around. In fact, while they're sleeping, I might as well just start dropping some of these instead of just talking, right? And again, I really love my... I'm going to just go ahead and call it a budget recreation room. Although, could you really call it a budget room when it requires like 2 thimble reed or 2 reed fiber? You could probably call it that, right?
I think so.
I'd
yeah.
call it that. Wait, insufficient tanning light? You require a tanning light? Light here is not bright enough for that sunny day feeling.
Tanning lights exist?
Maybe like they just want lighting?
Okay.
Here, why don't we give them that sunny day feeling then? I'm actually curious now. I'm so glad I saw that, or looked at that. And again, since I think we've got enough meat and whatnot going around, especially now that we've got now that we have Drecklets that we can probably rely on, we probably have enough meat. I think I still might go, like, genociding all the poor pips here at the end if we really need it to happen. I'm kind of hoping it doesn't reach that point, but I will not hesitate to just go to town on them. Here, let's... Somebody's just gonna have to keep pumping this out, and in all honesty, I might need to move the rock crusher up, because I'm pretty sure the lack of really breathable anything is probably not so great for them down here. And... oh wait, hang on. Hang on, I am seeing issues here. I'm gonna leave this manual generator plugged in, but we're gonna disable it just so that nobody spends their time down here stop moving. It's doing shit. I think we're gonna keep research going, but again, this colony is pretty much just done for, win or lose, with the carnivore achievement. But I might as well just keep research going because it's nice to fill out this tree, right? Probably. Might as well do the oxygen mass checkpoint because that might be useful for later. I think I'll do... oh. Wait, you two don't connect. Fine, never mind. We're gonna do the soda fountain next because it's a personal favorite of mine, and it might actually give us an excuse to set up infrastructure to actually use some of this carbon dioxide instead. Speaking of, can you handle that? Oh, you can definitely handle that. Or can you? No, you totally can. Okay. So I think that's what down here is gonna sorta kinda be attributable to. The biggest downside is I guarantee I'm gonna be using up way too much energy for no good reason here. So watch. If we do that, if we bring this in and set this as the filter out for, say, just carbon dioxide, and potentially leave a gas vent here, this will eventually just drift up to a currently undetermined and not placed anywhere, what's it called? Soda machine? No, it has to go to a canister filler, right? I'm pretty sure it has to go to canister filler, so we're gonna keep an eye on that actually. I think I have to research that next, and yeah, we'll just go from there. Automation, do you have like a... I don't suppose there's like a critter age sensor, right? Or should I maybe just do like send a green signal or red signal based on the number of, hang on, based on the number of eggs and critters? If I were smarter about this, I could actually probably set up a sensor thing and have it tell me when a certain room is like overflowing with stuff, or not necessarily overflowing, but rather has enough life in it that I should probably take a look at it, right? Ooh, hey. Now, status normal, but because the bug is there, the shine bug. Or maybe I can't read and that's a nominal, not normal. Yeah, plus 8 morale in bright light, plus 5 morale in dim light. So were they gaining any morale without light then? Here, for now, if you're gonna have a dupe right there, we might as well save the little bit of power and heat, I guess, from running that. So there, we'll do that. I'm pretty sure that that line has enough slack. Yeah, that line has enough slack for, what, a 10 watt bulb?
I think so.
Yeah, like that. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Okay, we'll do that. There is still some nasty-ass air floating around. Hey, look, there's 3 of you. Which one of you is young? Not you. Also not you. That means it's you. There we go, buddy. Sorry, but you're made of meat and we need your food. Yeah, bottom of the colony's not looking so hot because we definitely have way too much carbon dioxide down here. I'm gonna make this look a little bad, but it works. It's spaghetti. It's always spaghetti. I really hope. Oh, I was gonna say I really hope we have enough refined metal, but oh. Do we or do we not have enough refined metal, game?
No.
It keeps on blipping in and out of existence,
Yes,
so...
no. Yes,
like,
no.
yes!
Yes,
like,
no.
well, yes, but actually no. Like, well, fuck. Which is it? So thank you, little wild planted oxyfern. Do your job for us, please. Okay. In theory, they should be able to reach every single last, like, Haku that we've currently uncovered, so any dead Paku should result in a nice free meal.
Eat the fish. Eat the fish.
Except for this one up here. He's elderly and we've not dug to him yet, so...
Eat the fish. Eat the fish.
Apparently. Here, somebody can work on this because there is a nice elderly Paku just waiting his last days out over here. Might as well go for him. Oh, I don't like the look of this. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure this type of biome is usually very warm, and this type of biome is really cold, and having them right next to each other with the pool of ethanol is not really a great thing to see, but the Abyssal layer definitely helps there. The good news is, if we really wanted this playthrough to last, we already found ourselves a natural gas geyser, but no, not you. Not you either. There we go, choose the blueprint. I think the calories are still a little bit iffy, but I feel like printing the aluminum ore is the way to go here. Don't, like, just disregard the fact that we've got over 160 some odd tons of it, and we're gonna print out a mere like 100 kilograms, but I don't think we're this close. We're not that close to the end in terms of reaching the goal, but we're not we're too far away where I don't want to like try and focus on farming because we don't have enough calories. So for now, it'll be metal since we're doing this kind of inefficient way of harvesting all this shit. So hang on. Like new dude definitely has, or not new dude. Somebody definitely has a thing. Skill point. Right, you still say nominal. I'm pretty sure that just means that the building is working the way it should, but come next relaxation period, we're probably gonna keep an eye on that to make sure everything's working as intended with the nice like light fixture. This is not looking so great for the colony, but again, we're abandoning it after we either know we're gonna fucking fail or after day 100. Whichever really comes first. But right now, I'm holding out hope that we're doing good enough that we still can. Ooh, you have got to go. Okay, based on the way we've built things, we can still grab 2 more dupes because there's room for them in a barracks. But we can't really do that because the mess hall isn't big enough. Probably end up building some other like mess hall somewhere and just not really worry about it. Also, while this is going on, I'm pretty sure I should send someone down here with like an oxygen mask to research this nice little geyser, because I'm pretty sure it's not breathable. It is not breathable at all. Hey you, do your work. The
Work, do work.
random Dasha assault mine plans. Do your fucking work. Oh hey look, I'm just circulating air for no reason. Here, we need the unbreathable gas of carbon dioxide. Okay. You good? You good. So, I'm gonna assume... Well, it doesn't look like we've... Oh shit, okay. So, that's exactly the kind of shit I was afraid of. But it's okay. This thing says we're out of water up here, so I'm pretty sure
So what
I'm
should
gonna
you do?
panic.
Panic, jerks.
Here, we're doing that. We're gonna make it so that we just try and mop up the remainder of the water up there, and we can develop up here now since the water basin is effectively useless. So, you know, might as well just start reclaiming all of our nice, random ass materials. We're gonna shift it down here, and we're actually gonna have to try and set something up then to purify either some of this brine or purify some of the polluted water. More than likely, we're gonna lean towards purifying the brine, since we've already discovered 2 of these cool salt slush geysers. Plus, they're probably doing a good job of actually cooling shit, so we might end up circulating some of it up here before it gets sent to a desalinator. For shits and giggles, I might set up the desalinator down here in the refrigerator room / the carbon dioxide room, because why the hell not? But I think I'm getting ahead of myself. Do you happen to know where the soda machine is supposed to go? Actually, you guys aren't done with the soda machine, are you? You guys aren't done with the soda machine, that's okay. Okay, just water. It sound like me at a fucking restaurant. What would you like to drink? Just water.
Water. Never anything else, just water.
Yeah, really. Hang on, you're glum. That means you can die, right?
Sure. Kill it, eat it.
Like, sad hatches get sent to the barbecuer.
You're so nice.
I need meat. My dupes need meat.
You don't need nice, you need meat.
Yeah. It's like the animal's made of meat. I need it. Haha, I got one in. Please, anyone? There you go. Thank you. Oh. Oh. That's all you did? Fine.
Yes.
Fine, we'll just try and make it a little bit bigger here. I'm just gonna try and spam it. I know it's too much liquid. Oh, like, open it up. Where are you guys going? Like, maybe if I spam it enough, it'll open up or thin out enough that I can actually mop some of this. I think it's getting closer. At least a little bit. Dang it. Still too much. We're still over 200 kilograms a tile. I might intentionally cause a leak, but we're probably going to lose water if I do that. Okay, you're definitely hooked up to water, right? Or to power, right? Yeah. Okay, so if we do run a single desalinator, um, could we feasibly do it? Your refinement. I think I think we're gonna try, but I'm gonna have the thing stashed right there. Probably gonna be a terrible placement choice based on the power lines. Actually, no, I take that back. That's a great choice based on the power lines. Okay, is that... Are you guys researching again? Okay, no, the soda fountain's not done yet. Calories seem to be holding largely stable. At the end, I might just kill every adult critter, like maybe in the last 10 cycles, and hope for the best. Like, it's gotta give. It's gotta give. Oh, there we go. I got two. I got two. Haha. Okay, that will probably thin it out enough that the whole thing can probably, yeah, come with. There we go. No water left behind. But this does probably mean that we can make use of this somehow and actually use this for something. Again, this will probably end up being like a random little place to hold on to, say, a couple of critical or important, uh, crap, what are they called? What are these fucking things called? The storage bins. Like anything important for the colony might just get shoved in there, but we're gonna just get rid of all that. And I think we can probably get away with this. I know we've got pips hanging around that can do a lot of our dirty work for us. We've done it before, but I'm probably gonna end up making this a nice little natural park after we dig this out for oxygen or for airflow's sake, I guess. And the top, we're probably gonna make another one of these. In all honesty, I should probably try and extend it a little bit more, but I know for a fact that this retaining wall, this far right wall, is going to need to be made out of insulated tile because this heat is not great at all. And are we doing okay? Doing okay. Okay, those are in. This probably means that I need to just with a nice normal bunch of pipes. How should I do this? Maybe one like that, one like that, and then hope for the best that it just warms up enough and that we're good. What I do know is I've learned from the past to not like put in multiple outflows from a single to single liquid vent. I've had it back up. It's not pretty. It fucks things over. Like, we learned from our mistakes here. Apparently. What? You are not starving. Go eat. There's 38,000 calories worth of food. Go eat. Okay. So I'm pretty sure this guy and this guy are going to be the two that stay alive for most of the rest of the game. Because they're going to be the ones that need to poop out more eggs. Can I have more barbecue? No, but I'm going to print out the Slickster lava and immediately kill him. Give me your meat. Yay, meat.
Meat.
The Slickster larva is made of meat.
Meat.
Okay, how are we doing here? Hello, Otto. Here, you're a doctor. Yeah, congratulations. And there is our 4th critter rancher. Hopefully it makes enough of a difference here at towards the end of the game, or at least the back half of the game. But I guess we'll see. For just preparing things, I am gonna dig up and just try and claim some of this. But in the meantime, I'm gonna do that. I think I'm already gonna start trying to seal this in. Screw it, I think we're actually gonna cap it off here. At least for this side, just because of the amount of heat coming in from over here. Okay, so if I were to make... Are you really not a furniture? Are you a utility? No, you are a furniture, aren't you? You piece of shit. Okay. This soda fountain is gonna totally hang out right next to one of those. I don't think it's gonna like do us any harm just sitting there, but I think somebody or something will appreciate it. Oh, that is not the right tab. That was our other issue, right? I'm pretty sure we need this canister filler, so we need to research that right now. And what's basically gonna happen is from this filter, I think I'm just gonna try and fill this whole thing up to capture as much carbon dioxide here, because we're not planning on venting it right now. If anything, I'm trying to let it accumulate over here just because there are significant-ish enough random oxyferns all over the place that I'm sure they'd appreciate it more than just me venting out. You're not dying, you're fine. Yeah, you're totally fine. Hang on, are you good? Are you good? Insufficient. What do you want from me? The light here is not bright enough for that sunny day feeling. What?
Is there a special decoration further in the tree or
Oh,
something?
there is a sun lamp.
Ah.
I don't remember that being a thing.
If you do that, you have to move the soda machine.
I'm pretty sure they're
Or
gonna
the
need.
plant.
I think they need one like beyond each one, right? Totally
There's a
chill.
plant on the other one.
I know. Yeah, but I don't want to move the plant. Hang on, can I?
know.
If I were to. Dude, I just wanted to see like your size. I'm really hoping it's like the lamp, but I just wanted to see your size. Oh wait, no. The bad thing is, I think the soda fountain is both gonna need power and water, right? Can you hold on to that for me? Stop telling me starvation. You guys are fine. Ah, and you guys can't reach that, so the desalinator's not running yet. There you go. Do a little maintenance. It's gonna look ugly as shit down here, but that's kind of okay. This pool salt slush geyser is not meant to turn back on later in this particular stream, so that's a little bit unfortunate, but okay. Most we can do is try and make sure that this one then doesn't run out of room to fill. But in that case, we're definitely going to start setting up some of the infrastructure. And you know what? I'm probably gonna beat myself if I don't do this. We're gonna do. I think I'm gonna research through advanced caffeination. I highly doubt we're gonna find pinch of pepper nuts, but what I really want is the insulated liquid pipe. Because if I'm gonna drag any of this over with its cooling properties, for one, we need to avoid this fucking area. But it'd probably be better if we try and keep as much of the cooling capacity coming this way. There we go. Now we're running. Okay, it's at 53, so that means that's good. That's already above. That's already above the freezing mark. Once it gets shifted down to, or once it gets shifted back to clean water. I'm a little surprised at how long some of this is actually starting to take. Maybe I had them do too much too soon? Okay, we're gonna do that. I totally forgot to drop down park sign. So here, have a nice park sign. And I'm gonna go ahead and cap this one off like so. And assuming there's enough of that thimbleweed fiber thing, and there is, we're gonna totally slap down one of those. End over here is gonna have a marble block, and we're gonna just blanket this with a few more mess tables. Because I don't know how to count. Hang on. Where's my cancel button? Okay, that's 12. So that's everyone there. I'm gonna go ahead and set down, say it was furniture, 8 more total, so like that. And you know what? It's gonna bother me if I don't make it symmetrical. There we go. 8 more, so we might go through the trouble of printing out 8 more people to just help eat shit. But if we don't, well, we at least have the room available to us. And you're an egg pooper. You're not an egg pooper. You know what? Like that. It's only 41%, but that's really close. I'm gonna go ahead and let this little guy live, and we'll probably take great pleasure in killing him for his meat later. Hey, there's 3 of you down here too. You're glum. Why are you glum? You know what? I'm gonna kill him. He's sad. He must die. Okay, we've got fresh water coming in. If that needs to happen, I'm pretty sure we're gonna try and well, I hope we don't run out of slime and algae to turn into oxygen, but if it does come to that, we'll set up an electrolyzer and just start trying to restore breathability. That's really my other big issue with trying to print out more people, especially on this map. It's like there's barely any fucking water, and we are going to run into issues if I definitely bring in more people. We saw it happen. We saw it happen and play out in the 100 dupe challenge, and that was just, well, it was really fun times. I'm not gonna lie, it was really fun times. Is the canister not here? Did I pull you guys early from the canister?
Yes.
No, it's done. Hang on, canister filler. Are you under ventilation? You're under ventilation. Hang on. Okay. There we go. Isn't that a little bit better? Okay, so we're leaving it up to 5. Again, most of the reason being that we're not venting. I'd rather store it, and I'd rather keep some of this just ready to go, even though we don't have any kind of like stable water, really truly stable water supply right now, because the other one is this, but with the 2 of them being, okay, no, you're idle. With the two of them being kinda, sort of, in strange corners, I kinda really don't want to rely on them, but it's not like we have a choice. Anyways, 31 cycles to go. Well, 30 cycles to go now. How are we doing on lumber? I think I don't know if we've been going up the entire stream, but I'm pretty sure 32 either at least means we've been stable with the amount of wood coming through, lumber being harvested, or we're slowly and but slightly increasing. I really can't tell right now though. Either way though, I think this is good.
Yes. Good, good.
Good enough. Okay, there are more of you in here. Hang on. Hang on. How old are you? You're glum. You're glum and you're only quarter through. Congratulations, you're now a burger. I'm wondering why this hasn't been finished yet. Maybe I just need to tell them to do a little bit more. Yeah, why not? Okay. I halfway want to pull up like open up more capacity for the salinator, but I'm a little terrified that we'll like overuse power. So for now, we're gonna print out this fertilizer because we've got no fertilizer in the colony. Not really an issue, but I'd still rather see it get taken care of. There we go. Now you guys are going. To get this finished though, we're gonna dig just a normal like 2 tall tunnel up here, and we're probably gonna seal it off with insulated tile once it's all been built. Oh, you know what? I should totally check now. How are we doing? Holy shit, we're actually a quarter way there.
Woo! It's because of the barbecue.
It's because of the barbecue. All hail the printing pod. I'm pretty sure the printing pod at least helped us out there, because that's a good chunk.
Barbecue. Barbecue.
I think it definitely helped. Part of me wants to say like, well, if we take like a smallish break maybe in terms of instead of killing them for more meat, what happens if we were to, I don't know, expand the farms again, the ranches again? That might be too risky, right?
It might be,
In any case, though, I think we're doing a lot better than I thought we would. Here, since there's nothing else going in there, I think it'd be great if, say, those two had... I'm gonna say these two are gonna be reserved for lumber. I'm gonna push this up to a 6 so that there's always chips for NG's tuna. Oh wait, no, you are tuned up, good. I'm gonna make these two hold nothing but lumber, and I'm pretty sure that's an industrial ingredient. There, now people have something to do once again. How are we doing? See, I feel like it's kind of keeping it under control over here. Don't you tell me that. You're not starving, you're fine. I almost feel like we have this conversation with Nutmeg every now and then.
We do.
Okay, no, I cannot do this while they're just standing still. Okay. You're tame but glum, you're groomed and happy, and you're doing fine. And you're doing fine. I think I'm gonna go ahead and kill the old one again. I don't like doing that, but if they're glum, that means that their reproduction stats aren't gonna be as good, right? Am I mean? Maybe a little.
A little bit.
Okay, no water intake on you. Like, if we let this fill up just a little bit more, I'm gonna be definitely comfortable enough to, um, do... Oh, you're my polluted water pit. I'm gonna be comfortable enough to definitely hook this up to this pipe over here, to the soda fountain over here. For now, though, everything's looking kinda... Hey, a Paku fillet! I think it's looking a little sketchy right now. How much meat do you think a Draco is worth?
Hopefully a lot, honestly. But I have no clue because I've never killed them for their meat.
Well, they definitely drop meat when they die, right? Like,
Yeah,
like
I know
of old
that.
age, of old age. Like, I don't want to say like, well, here, let's get rid of this. I feel like I should be doing other things than just this. Are you guys all full already? God damn. Wow. Okay. You guys still need to do this shit, but it's probably gonna take y'all a while because I keep on basically barking out orders for them to do. What are we doing over here? Okay, I'm halfway eyeing this slickster, going that we can probably definitely kill him. The only problem is it's hotter than Arizona right there.
Shit.
Yeah, nah, I'm not gonna kill this little guy. He's fine. He'll be fine. We're just gonna let him live. We're gonna spare him. He can live his happy little life over there, and we just won't we just won't bother with him. I'm glad though. This is definitely further than we got in the first attempt in terms of calories consumed. Is this why it's taking you guys so long to do shit? You guys are somewhat focusing over here. Popped eardrums.
Was the pressure difference that big?
I mean, it is like 4 kilograms of air, so to speak, more or less. There you go. Please auto harvest that. I may need to come. Actually, no. We're gonna. If this lumber does start dropping fast, we'll come in here and just open everything up. If we're that close to the finish line in terms of meat and we need more meat, we're genociding all these pips. But I'm probably just gonna leave them sealed in here. Worst case scenario is we might lose some meat from a pip, but I think that's highly unlikely because I think their age counter starts the moment you... Never mind. We're probably going to open up this chamber first because this guy is definitely going to die before the requirements are over. And that'll be good, right? Like free half a barbecue. More or less.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
Okay, we're out of algae, so I'm assuming that means, yeah, that we're gonna run out of breathability soon. It seems to already be creeping up, or it could just be that since we're digging up, we're causing issues, so maybe it's starting to be time to think more about purifying some of the empty pools of polluted water, starting with this one, I think. Hang on, how hot are you? I'm gonna run you through insulated pipes, because I don't want to deal with you. Biggest problem here is I'm gonna end up making some delicious pipe spaghetti. And I'm already definitely violating some of the rules that I do in doing this.
That you impose on yourself.
Yes. Okay. Bad news with this is, since I'm hooking it up to 1, it's gonna slow shit down. But it's only flowing 40% full from the algae distiller. So I guess this means I could actually hook up technically two algae distillers to one single pipe and still get away with it just because it wouldn't be full at that point. How are we doing here? You guys are still doing that, okay. And of course, one of the times that we don't need lime, there is plenty of eggshells floating around everywhere that we can easily mass produce lime. Starting to think though, like we're definitely gonna go this route, so I should definitely run some power wiring. Can you handle that? 840. Oh, you're the light one. Okay, that's hooked up. We're also gonna leave this as a way to extend a power line all the way down here for when this is, well, when either we need to break into this or powering any kind of future thing if we have not yet done anything with emptying out this particular pool. I think we're getting to enough water that I might hook this up, but I'm kind of watching the fact that these two oxygen diffusers are almost consistently out of algae. It's a bit troubling. What's going on? Oh, no, that's fine. That's fine. You guys take your time doing that. It's okay. We'll be right here waiting. Also, since we basically went up 50,000 calories between the start of the stream and when we checked about 3 cycles ago, I'm gonna see where we're standing at 75-ish. I'm also thinking that I'm probably going to be suspending research for the time being just to see if that helps speed up colony work, because there's nobody that needs to be fetching water, there's nobody that needs to be... I think they use dirt in the basic research station.
I think so.
Like, I think that's what was going on. Plus, this project is probably a tad bit more necessary, important, whatever you wanna, whatever word you want to use right there. There we go. Another rancher. Sorry to lay that on you, but that person, Lindsay, ends up being our electrical engineer and our yet another rancher. But considering we've got 3 ranching stations, and I think that's our 5th rancher now, we definitely need those. One of you could kindly lay an egg so I could kill you, that would be great. We're gonna print out this puff and kill him when he grows up.
You're so mean.
He's made of food. Hey you, 45. Hang on, you're 45 and you're 45, right? Well, 45 and 40, close enough. I think I'm gonna throw down an 8 on this just in case that ends up being something that helps them out. But we'll see. Come on, your shit's almost completed. There we go. Okay, there's that for polluted. All that's left now is the wiring, and again, downside is I'm pretty sure this is going to slow down the algae distiller by blocking up the pipe every now and then, but the good side is that we'll have more clean water coming. And yeah, that's plenty of water now that I'm just going to go ahead and hook this up. So if you don't mind it looking a little bit questionable, we're just gonna start laying down some more pipe. No, stop telling me starving. There's plenty of food. Love that I actually had to check. I'm like, there is plenty of food, right? We're just gonna block that off with airflow tiles. Like I think we'll watch the temperature, and if it starts like creeping over too much this way, we'll seal it back up completely. But for now, this is probably okay. I'm also gonna assume that I think we were chasing after an elder over here, and it did not happen, so we probably lost out on some meat. But that's okay. It'll have to be okay. Okay, soda fountain machine soon. I'm kind of thinking that I'm going to start assigning seats up here instead, so I might actually make this the full-blown replacement for down there, since there is, like, it is breathable, and I'd rather them be happy with things over there. Also, screw it, I'm gonna replace those with airflow tiles as well. See the furniture. I don't think anybody will be too terribly, like, angry if all of a sudden I just destroy all the mess hall tables down here and have them just come up there to use them instead. That'll be fine. Oh, and this should be set as open. I'm gonna leave them trapped in there so they don't cause any issues, but that should be a natural park, or a nature park. Only downside is I didn't make this with the sense that dupes would be traveling through, so they technically don't get that morale boost, but it's okay. Hey look, there's 3 of you. Right? You're about to pop out an egg, so we're not killing you. And what about you? Oh, I clicked on a baby. Hang on. You're gonna die. We need your meat. We have more meat. Also, are you guys just not happy, or is everybody just turning into more of the green eggs instead? No, you say 83. Or at least that guy says 83. I don't know about this guy. Or I wanted to hit the other guy, but okay. I'm just gonna carry on. And of course, our soda machine would work if I would plug in the pump that goes. Let's try that again. It would work if we plugged it into the pump, right? Maybe just a little. Maybe just a little. You good? Say you have no power. Do you really have no power? You really have no power. Why are you red? 1 or more duplicants are very hungry. Well, fucking eat, dude. I'm wondering why we actually... Oh. Well, we had some algae, and I was about to say, like, I wonder why we actually have some piling up instead of it being used, but, never mind. Okay, I saw some of them eating pickled meal. I definitely see some goddamn barbecue just sitting there on the ground. And I'm starting to wonder now if there's enough power capacity left that we could definitely run another water thingamajig. Did y'all just leave a shit ton of food lying down there? I hate you guys. Okay, now we're having power issues, but it's probably equally not tuned up, and do we have coal? We've got coal. I don't feel like that's a lot of coal, but we've got it. Hang on, how are you doing? Oh, looks iffy. We moved about 15,000 and 5 cycles, so they're like consuming about 3,000 calories worth of meat a cycle. And we've got more than 10. I don't want to do math. It doesn't seem like we've got enough time, but we're probably going to need to step it up a little over here. Hey look, you pooped out an egg and you're sad. You die now. Okay, we've
So
deconstructed
mean.
that. They're dying for good reason. Sort of. Sort of, kind of. Okay. Since we're actually getting water coming in, sort of, I'm gonna try to set things up so that we actually have a functional washroom. Please note the keyword was try because it's gonna take us a while. I think what I'm gonna try and do is uh, borrow some room somewhere. So here, for what I'm trying to say is, I think I'll just flip you. We're gonna have this ugly ass water sieve just chilling right here. I think we're gonna hit disable on this building so that we can do what we need to. No. So we can do what we need to. You know, like hooking that up, getting it situated in terms of where the water pipes go. And we're probably gonna need to have a third fucking output vent thingamajig. Oh, there's an issue here. Hang on, can I just do that? Yeah, we're gonna be lazy. So I'm gonna do this. Oh. Oh, I'm fucking sorry. That did take you out. Okay, fine. Just cover it up then. It's okay. Okay. So we're gonna do that, which means we need to completely nuke this little area and not use it at all. And we're also gonna break it right here. So it's gonna be that clean hot water comes out, dirty hot water goes in, and we won't turn this back on until we can verify that all parts of this loop are functioning. So I'm not gonna try and fuck this one up again. Biggest downside is I'm halfway eyeing this as the potential like dirty water hold, like the dirty water area. And it might happen, but I think we're gonna try and focus on cleaning this out first. And should I have built two of these things together? I should have built two of these things together to help speed things along. Because I'm pretty sure if I'm reading that correctly, it's two. This is gonna be ugly. I did not plan for this right. You know what? We're just gonna roll with it. I'm pretty sure it's the pipes flow at 10 kilograms uh, per section as a full pipe. But what? Okay. But one of these only does 5 kilograms of water out. So in theory, that should be fine. We can definitely fire it up like that. They've fixed everything over here, so we should be good to re-enable the pump. The more they actually complete it, the more we're definitely going to try and just modify this room to be a bit of a holder. And if that's how things are going over here, I think we're gonna... It might be in our best interest to knock down this wall, claim these resources, and try and let some carbon dioxide flow this way so that these oxyferns can purify it / convert it to oxygen. But We're probably gonna screw it down here if we do that. Not that... Not that it's not already pretty screwed. Actually, no, that's not really that bad. Never mind. Pip, how are you alive over here? Are you even happy? He's got like 2 fucking squares and he's pooped out an egg. Anyway, I did not hear you fire off. We're getting close enough to the end where I might start printing out more people, but I really want the word seed. Just from a past games experience kind of thing. Like you kind of sort of want to have the word seed around, especially since a Pip is probably gonna wander by, pick up the seed and plant it somewhere. We'll probably end up digging it up from wherever it gets planted in a future cycle and just try and uh, coerce a Pip to plant it where we want them to try, anyway. Hang on, are you guys actually full, or are you actually just over pressure? I'm gonna go with these things are actually full. Yeah, 25 kilograms a piece. I've never noticed how full, or what counts as full for them. Can you still hold that? Good. Okay, plenty of water coming in. I'm borderline tempted to say, screw it, I'm just gonna rerun like all the infrastructure I just built and make this water flow down here and set this up now so that we can use it, but I'm a little iffy on that right now, if that makes any sense. I would really appreciate and like it if the dupes actually had a running water bathroom to use before the end of this achievement run. I guess that falls on me to actually try and do something about it, but we're gonna try. There are no guarantees, but we're gonna try. 23 cycles is a decent amount of time to try and sort things out. Hang on, is this safe? This is safe. Okay. I'm pretty sure nothing bad comes from me actually hooking these up right now. But for us to do the whole replacement thing, we're probably going to have to work really quickly and in tandem to knock out the outhouses, quickly replace them with sinks, and try and get all of this hooked up and running. Biggest mistake to make right now is for me to stupidly try and hook this up as a return line, because we're going to accidentally contaminate this water supply and this water supply. And that'd be pretty bad. Considering how much water there's going, I'm going to disable the desalinator for now just to see if that helps with the power consumption a little bit. I imagine the fact that there's at least 3 different incubators running at once, almost all the time, we're probably seeing that be some of our power drain. And did you guys ever make it up here? Good. Okay, what else is up here? What is that? We're not gonna go for that, never mind. I might start making them do some more research just because it will give them something to do, rather than just, well, constantly telling me that they're idling. Guess we could try and start cleaning up the base a little, but between where's the fun in that and do we really have to? You know what? You're also gonna get some improved carrying. Like might as well carry more shit around. Get things done a little bit faster. That was the wrong tab. I think I'm gonna go for the exosuit forge just in case we do try and bust into Atmo suits here towards the end. Again, I hold no guarantees for it, but if it's at least something to work towards, I'm gonna try and go for it. Are you guys ever gonna poop out an egg? You're at 86.
No.
Hey you. 48, which means you're the other old one. 93. I feel like these guys take forever, and yeah, that probably means if I do need to do a third run trying to get the carnivore achievement, it is gonna have to be almost entirely uh, hatch based. I mean, technically it isn't entirely hatch based right now. It's just that every now and then we get kind of lucky. What the hell? Did one of y'all not kill a slickster? Do we have a random ass? What the fuck? Hold on a second. You count as a liquid, right? Did the brief existence of the two slicksters I've printed and immediately kill give me enough crude oil to just, or give them enough time to actually like
Crude oil?
pee out, poop out? Would you call that pooing out or peeing out?
Great. So, I don't know.
Yours sounds more eloquent than what I'm trying to say.
I know.
Fine, creating crude oil from carbon dioxide. Well, there we go. Got like two kilograms of crude oil now without really doing anything. Okay, we might re-enable this, but somewhere else, just because again, that was the wrong one. Because again, breathability is not so great over here. I'm kind of having a bit of a flashback from one of my much earlier playthroughs of having to escape up from the heat. Now I'm having to escape up and away from all the carbon dioxide we've been letting accumulate down here. You know what? There's a slight way we can remedy this, right? Just increase the size of down here and try and grab more shit. Also, this is definitely an air pocket, so I'm gonna do that. They're definitely not happy about working down here, but it's you're gonna die soon. You're gonna die soon. We get to have your meat soon. Oh my god, come on guys, power, power. Can you NG tune that? Yeah, you NG tune that up. Like, go do things. I haven't been paying attention to the coal, but it feels like it's been holding steady. I can definitely vouch for the lumber for the fact that it's definitely been holding steady. I'm kind of leaning towards replacing the manual generator with another wood burner, but I'm kind of kicking myself that all the important stuff is further and further into this power room. So it's effectively taking up more of the dupe's time to try and service things. You're still labeled as a rec room, right? Good. Nature is... I like seeing this. I don't think I've ever had this many actual named rooms so close together in a playthrough that wasn't the 100 dupe challenge. Okay, these guys are basically working overtime and they're always happy. We may actually need to dig our way up and out and just try and vent a little. Or, I guess I could always take the time to do an infinite storage room somewhere nearby. Actually, over here is looking like a great contender. Screw it, over here is looking like a very great contender. You've got power load for that. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I'm gonna make like a small-ish infinite storage room here. Honestly, I don't think I've ever made one for carbon dioxide. I usually just end up venting it, and I think it's supposed to be more beneficial to actually store it in, say, oh crap, what are you called? You're probably supposed to be storing it in the spaced out DLC, because I'm pretty sure it's usable as, like, a rocket fuel. I haven't done that yet. Did I build that right yet? Sorry, it's been a while. Since I actually built one of these, I'm starting to forget a little. Okay, as long as I don't accidentally dig this thimbleweed seed up, we're probably good. Or not seed, the plant. Probably good. We're gonna make it a weird size and shape just because I kind of don't want to deal with this too much. Hey, would you like to connect to that? Thank you. Okay, put that there. The good news is we're building it so close to a place that already has some stuff going on. Ah, I didn't build you right. Hang on. Okay. You go there. You go there. And I'm gonna hit cancel on that. I'm pretty sure it would have been better if I built it a little bit higher than this, but that's okay. Or a little taller than this. Okay, before we screw things up too badly. Well, for one, using up some of our precious water over here. We might be in a slight corner here because I need that little bit of water that's supposed to be blocking the area, and we kind of sort of don't have that available. Okay, with 20 cycles to go, our calories have been decreasing steadily, but I'm gonna go ahead and print out a 13th to just try and help us out here. The plus side, Catalina can at least dig and ranch, so I think there's still hope for the colony for reaching this achievement. Oh look, both of you gave an egg. Okay, hang on. You're at 12, groomed, happy, unreachable. You're at 5, and that should mean the third one is... The third one's further along than I thought, or further behind than I thought, in terms of dropping an egg. So we'll leave him alone for now. Wait, your skill point. My bad. I'm just gonna keep going with all out with the ranching thing. And again, Ada is just gonna help with research, which I'm pretty sure we're not doing again. No, we're doing it. We're doing it. We're good. And do not do that one. We need to sweep shit into storage because I don't wanna accidentally lock shit in this room. And I will kill you if I need to, Puffed. Thank you. You're made of meat too, and I accept all forms of meat right now. I guess I could bust open a pipe, right? Like if
I mean, sure.
hang on, like if I were to do this and just like down here say take some out but have it spill down here, that could work, right? Probably. Are you guys still doing okay? No, you guys are getting some disturbing amounts of sleep with all that carbon dioxide there. Okay, sorry, what were we at? 398.4. That's a really weird number. And I really want to hit 9 on that, but I'm kind of afraid of what's going to happen. We probably need to finish up the infrastructure over here. What are you at now? We're still at 398. Okay, that finishes up that. I'm probably preemptively just gonna run some power wiring there in case we ever, for whatever reason, build something over here. And the most I can think of is like an oil well to try and use this reservoir. I think that's all the shit I need, but I do need to see where, yeah, your power wire is, so it should be right there for the gas pump. I'm gonna bump this up to 6. See what happens. It's still sitting at that strange ass number. And because the water level's lowering, we might as well open that up too. I'll be completely honest, I've never made one this small, so I'm hoping it still works, but I am uh, a little bit scared that it's gonna work for like 2 cycles and then just completely break down. Okay, no, you're good. You're good. Right. Oh, it's just a like I'm seeing this weird like L shape bend and thinking it's something weird. Okay, gas vent overpressure is fine. We don't have to really worry about you. And that's exactly what's happening. This, since I hit all storage material, they're definitely coming all the way over here and digging, or sweeping this shit up. Okay, 200 more on you. Sorry, I can't read the number. Okay, in theory, with one more bottle, it'll be fine, but it'll probably overload this. If that's the case, we're probably just gonna deconstruct these 2 tiles and try and get it sorted out. So the moment day, oh, are we really in that big of trouble? Oh, shoot. Okay, I just now noticed that we are kind of sort of in trouble here. I'm gonna pay closer attention to this first, and then we're gonna try and deal with the food real quick. Hang on, could you disable it midway through? Okay, there. Gas vent overpressure. That one should be correct this time. Um, here, deconstruct each fucking tile manually. Okay, it's 52. I'm gonna try something out here. It's 52 kilograms, I mean. And now it's only 26 kilograms. That's weird. It actually split in half. Okay, that goes there. We're gonna just quickly plant some of this shit down. I think like every last available wild fucking seed around here, except for you, has been placed under auto harvest. So we should have been like grabbing all the other. Where did you come from? Anyway, we should have been grabbing like all the other food that's just being randomly planted by the pits. Like everywhere all the time. You're gonna die soon. Wait. Sorry. You're gonna die soon. Okay, still down at 8,000. We might need to do, as a last resort, the whole rebuild and plug in the microbe mushroom. Just to guarantee that we have enough food. Have you been trapped in here this whole time? How old are you? You're like middle-aged. Okay. Hold on. How are we doing? Yeah, we're going up like 16,000 calories every 5-ish cycles. That's truthfully a little, well, not just a little. It's really fucking slow. Chances are high though if we do end up like genociding every last critter in the last 10 days, we might limp over this. We might not. I'm not gonna kill you. You're at 88%. I'm gonna need to decide between one of you two. 26 on you, 33 on you. I'm gonna kill this Dreco come morning and see if it gives any food. I'm really hoping it gives food, because if it doesn't, I'm just gonna go ahead and push us back to the beginning of this particular save point, because, well, should I? If I kill him and he doesn't drop any meat, then he's essentially worthless, right?
Yes.
Like, there's no sense in ranching them. There's no sense wasting power trying to incubate their eggs. But they live long, so I'm kind of hoping that they have a little more food meat on them than, say, a hatch. They definitely better have more food on them than a pit. I'm gonna be really mad if they don't. Okay. So, you're gonna die. How much meat does a Dreco have? 3,200? I think that's pretty good, right? 3,200. I think that's like two barbecue worth? Two barbecues worth? No, that's one barbecue's worth. I'm sorry. So one of the wall sheep is a barbecue, and I'm pretty sure one hatch is also a barbecue, so it kind of doesn't matter. I don't think it matters. So I guess this kind of just goes more on a whichever one you reach first is probably going to be good enough. I'm still like nervously eyeing our food supply up here because that's only enough for one day. But hey, 4,000 more meat calories. Here, we're gonna kill the puff too because I'm pretty sure he drops meat. He drops... Oh, you're not worth it. He dropped half a barbecue's worth of meat. Okay. How are you doing over here? What? How about we get back to work on this and we just continue... Did you mop all of it up? Bitch. Hang on. I need, like, the slightest amount of water just sitting there. Like, say, a kilogram. And I'm not gonna fuck with this over here because we're gonna just unleash some terrible fucking heat on the colony. You know what? Let's resume time. Okay, 51 and 66. You know what? They don't incubate that badly, I guess. Yeah, come cycle 90 though, I think we're gonna just genocide things. Okay, bottling disabled. Oh, it's because I left you down. So here, if we re-enable you, but we leave it at 1, we're either gonna experience something really fucking weird, or it's gonna be okay. I think what we're gonna have to do. Hang on, we're gonna block this stuff right here. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna burst open the pipe. Burst open this pipe and mop it up. Which means I should probably also bring this back down and disable the building so that thank you. So that when this inevitably gets opened up, you motherfuckers. Okay. I think this will work out, but this part wasn't supposed to happen, so hang on. We're gonna deconstruct that. We're gonna... So I'll priority 9 that. And you know what, I'll priority 5 that, just so that they actually get around to re-disabling that building. I'm imagining that having so many of these incubators running is actually negatively affecting our power. So here, if I mirror you, you'd be right there. This is the other reason why I'm trying to hurry up and put down this room, it's because we just have way too much. I didn't hear you I didn't hear you fire off. I'm sorry. We just have way too much carbon dioxide being produced, and because the calories are going wonky again, we're gonna just print out sandstone. Besides, none of these guys are bottomless stomach, and that's what I would prefer to have for this nature of a challenge, achievement, whatever you want to call it. Hey, look, there's 3 of you up here. Who am I killing? Killing you. More food. More barbecue for the colony. Okay, there's that. I gotta do the wood burner. I don't think I've ever relied on wood burning this much in the past. Okay. Oh, it's too much liquid now, is it? Okay, we might get away with not having to fix shit up here, but we're gonna try. Okay, that also probably saves us the thing, so if we start trying to build shit back up... Somehow, ooh, this has a great chance of working out, actually. Come on, show me a good number here. That's a good enough number. Okay. So, ultimately, we didn't have to do the shit that we did, but... Hey, this problem is solving itself. I was gonna say I'm gonna need to set up a water sieve thing. No, not water sieve. Is it called a filter? What's the thing that, a liquid filter. But it looks like the water's just, kind of sort of turning into ice as it's coming down here. And honestly, it's really cool to see. Like... Yeah, is it just like this minuscule amount of... It's like 20... It's like an ice cube. I'm making ice cubes over here. Okay. Anyway, back to the infinite storage room, hopefully. Do that, slap down gas pump. Okay, nothing is hooked up to anything, so we're not going to be having issues. I thought this was like a graduation hat on a Lego head, instead of a paper airplane and a Lego head? I don't know. I really hate that they sticker bomb and just like all on top of each other, because I can never tell half these things, and I really like when it's the pip in the helmet, because it somehow looks cute and derpy at the same time. Okay, since this is almost done for, might as well start drawing out its outline. I'm gonna also drop down 2 more storage containers, because we're gonna try and grab anything that's left in here and just try and salvage it before it gets all germy and shit. Well, quite literally and shit. Gonna guess mop that shit up too. And yeah, this worked out great. Now that we don't need to rely on these 2. We've got enough water coming in, thanks to this. So yeah, this is good. This is really good. Okay, you get completed, which means you get completely sealed up, and hopefully they finish that up before I need to... Dumbass. Before I need to do this. Okay. Moment of truth, I guess, once this actually gets fired up. Here, copy your settings, copy there. The moment this starts sputtering out, we're knocking everything offline and just not worrying about this room whatsoever for the rest of the playthrough. Hey look, there's a 3rd one of you again. Hey, talk to you. You're 15. You're the baby. I mean, this would be so much easier if I just fucking pause, but this is more entertaining for me to just stupidly chase after one of these critters. Already? Wait. Nice. Okay. You're gone. You're gone. We can leave you going because you're not going to hurt anybody, and I guess that's our cue. Okay. Just gonna run it like this. This is probably low enough where they can mop it up, but I'm still gonna just wait it out for that like last little bit. And we no longer have to wait. Okay. Gonna do that. I'm pretty sure it's got the rest of the night to try and just send anything that's left in here over, but this should definitely recover quite a bit of power capacity. Though I think it's only like 480 watts, but what is that, like 2 incubators worth of power? The incubators are warming shit up over here. Okay. And we're just gonna pretend that never happened. I'm gonna start, I think, building it up from over here as well. And if we're lucky, I think by tomorrow at the start of the cycle, towards the start of the cycle anyway, we should be seeing the colony get a fully plumbed bathroom. Hopefully. Once this room is completely set up, I'm probably gonna leave this door in, but I'm definitely gonna lock it so that nobody is coming in here for whatever reason. Okay, everything's gone there. Means everything should be gone here. Everything should be gone here. We're gonna leave the ladder in so they can actually do something with it if we do decide to continue this playthrough for whatever reason, but... Bye, guys. But... It'll just be like a contingency plan, I guess. Here, sweep that shit up. Besides, there's no real need to come down here unless I'm gonna run power, but I'm pretty sure if I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna build a ladder from the other floor down. Why is that still here? Can you take that with you? How much rock is here? Thank you. Okay, lock the door. I guess I should prepare by running the pipes. Re-enable back up to 5 so that they clean up this mess. Actually, you know what? There's probably nothing stopping me from hooking this shit up now like this. But assuming that the sinks actually have the exact same like structure, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. And you know what? Fuck it. Like it's a running toilet now, or it should be a running toilet now, and I'm taking a huge fucking risk here. Sinks made out of gold. Yeah, it's about to be break time. I think we'll have... No, we're not gonna have a single sink here tonight. Okay. Oh, look, two more baby Drekos. Okay, so that's pretty good at least. I think at 90, it's gonna be that we're gonna genocide every last wild critter that we can get our hands on, and at 95, we might genocide everything else, but I think by that point we might be too far gone and won't be able to meet the goal. Right? If each dude eats like 1,000 calories a day.
I don't want to do math.
I don't want to do math either, but it's important. Hang on, I'm
And it's
busting out.
almost 11 o'clock at night. I'm not doing math.
Like my brain turned off a while ago, but I'm almost basically. Ooh, can I have barbecue?
Barbecue?
No, but I'll take the coffee seed. Or ooh, actually no. There's no time for coffee in this playthrough. We're doing the oxalite for the oxygen. Although Nicola's looking nice here, but again, mouth breather. I avoid mouth breathers like. Well, I would say like the plague, but we're a trash species that apparently doesn't. So that.
That saying is no longer valid.
Like that, yeah, that saying ceased to be valid about a year and a half ago,
Yep.
more or less, yeah. Okay, I might just go ahead and start with the genocide of, well, I might break into over here and genocide these things, but I think I'm gonna have to be smart about how I get here. I have a feeling that our calories are being, yeah, bolstered a bit here because there was a bunch of fish that died. There's definitely more cooked fish than I thought there'd be right now. Okay, so it's gonna be uncomfortably hot over here. Pretty sure... Yeah, we're gonna need to start taking drastic measures here to just try and make this last... I really want to say 250,000 calories, but it... I don't know. I think it might be more than that. Okay, you guys are still picking up lumber. That's a good sign. Here, let's buy ourselves a little more room. And I'm glad I didn't need to come look at this to just guarantee that it was working, but the infinite gas storage room is just going off without a hitch.
What just happened?
Sorry. Anybody else see that?
I'm not sure what it was, but yes.
What the fuck? Was there a shine bug that was right next to where I was looking that just died and fell down on the ground? Is that what I saw happen? I think that's what I saw happen. Why are you not being deconstructed yet? And to save on shit, I'm definitely gonna need to set the direction as left. Although personally, I'm gonna go on this like random little mini crusade of saying I really think we need to normalize washing your hands before and after going to the bathroom. Because when you really think about it, when's the last time you washed your hands?
And then you're gonna touch your dick.
No, then you touch your junk. I might need to get rid of those compost files.
You might.
But yeah, okay, so is this helping out breathability, or are we at least keeping things in check? No, it actually looks a whole lot worse. But there is enough water where I think I will be hooking up the what's it called? Alright, so let's start killing then. Or actually hang on. Let me make one additional save. There you go. I don't think this will end well, but I am going to start this creature genocide. Whatever you want to call this. The horrific events are about to transpire over here. Just everything gets to die. Except I don't know how I should breach over here. Colony achievement earned. What'd I do? Oh, replace all outhouses and wash basins in your colony. Okay. Oh my god, I know that was not the end of the challenge. What did I do? Okay, we are going to kill this fish for its meat. We're going to dig past this fish's home to access the wall sheep so we can kill the wall sheep. Because I'm seeing 3 barbecues just walking around right now. And then we'll just see what happens at cycle 90. Because I think we are too far away for us to make... For us to even, like, guarantee an attempt at this point. Which borderline worries me, because now I'm starting to think, do we need to, for sure, breach the surface, like, fast, in addition to setting up ranches? If I were to pick a... Actually, no, I can't even say the next part, because I was going to say if we deliberately pick an asteroid that has the metal-rich modifier? Distinction, thingamajig, whatever. Notable attribute, there we go. That counts, right? That sounds believable.
Yes.
If it has the metal-rich attribute, that means I'm not playing on the default map. And I'm starting to lean on that the default map might need to be the way to go, and we might need to set up farms to make sure that we have a decently large population going into the challenge, that once we get sufficient of these little critters running around, that we can just go right ahead and have say like 6 ranches going at once. Okay, no, you're not getting killed right now. You're not getting killed right now. How about you? You're the same one. Is there like there's a 3rd adult in here, right? I'm not entirely crazy. Anyways, we'll see how we're doing at the top of 90, and if it just won't work out mathematically, we will probably forfeit the rest of this achievement run, regroup, and probably start up Revenge of the Carnivorous Colony sometime in the next 2 weeks. But again, there's still 2 more cycles to go before I end up throwing the towel like that. I'm also going to nudge them up on this. I don't care about like cross-contaminating biomes right now. I'm not really caring about how the dupes are going to be feeling about some of this shit. I do regret, however, how long it takes for any given individual to make it this all the fucking way over here. Hopefully the wall sheep start crawling out and this way so we can kill them with ease, but I am looking at the fact that we've got a couple of like way up there parts that aren't looking too friendly for say a duplicant's blasters, gun, laser thing, whatever that thing qualifies as. Okay, that's just a microchip. Yeah, these little guys are trapped, and you're gonna die soon, so we're just gonna put you out of your misery now. Again, I sound like a monster for most of this playthrough. How much did you do? Yeah, 1600. So 1 pip is worth 1 puffed. Which, again, in my opinion, is not really worth the time or resources, but... we're also going to kill you now, because you are made of food, and we kind of need you. I'm going to knock priority up for at least those 2 blocks. I don't expect anybody to actually make it down there, but with the fact that this will be open for one of these stupid Drecklets Dreckos to actually crawl out, it might buy me some time. Yeah, like that. Attack him. No, don't crawl back. Yeah, get in range. Get in range. Die. No. Wait, are you guys attacking him, or are you building the ladder? You're building the ladder.
Yes.
Okay. Building the ladder is better. There must be like a separate group of dupes. There we go. Finished it. Thank you. I was gonna say, don't run off like that. Come finish the job and kill the Dreco. Okay. Probably gonna try and dig this down a little bit so that there's a little more airflow between these two areas. Almost everyone has some sort of place to eat at. I do feel borderline sorry for this last stoop that's gonna have to eat in this carbon dioxide filled cafeteria, but hey, he'll be fine. It's a place to eat, right? Yeah. Okay, one more cycle to see where we're at. All of you are adults. You are glum, but you're close to pooping out an egg. You're fine and close to pooping out an egg. I'm gonna leave the three of you alive for now. Okay, attack you. Or am I going about this a wrong way? Like, should I try and wrangle it instead? There we go. Like, hang on, which one takes me back to the printer? For the sake of having people to eat shit. Oh, sure, now we get an animal lover who's a master worker who wants to fucking ranch. Now we get you. I'm not gonna even assign you a skill, dude. You'll be fine. Trust me. Did y'all kill him? Did you take his meat? I really hope they killed him and took his meat because we need like all hands on deck right fucking now. And speaking of that, oh wait, no, yeah, don't eat the meat. Don't eat the fillet. Are we doing up there? Okay, there's some in meat, there's some in barbecue. If I knock... You know what? Hang on. Knock that down. I'm gonna leave the tofu enabled just because I know we don't have any. But excellent fruit... Did I already knock you down? Oh sure, I can't read you, but I'm pretty sure... Yeah, that's excellent fruit. Okay, let's knock you down as well. And technically there's not a ton of food available, but it's some meat, I guess. Hopefully. Probably. Just because we're here, like literally here at the end. And Kelsey, remind me at the start of the next one to do that.
Do what?
The moment we get our hands on, say, just regular plain old meat or a regular paku fillet, to disable it, so that no dumb fuck tries to eat, like, say,
raw
sashimi
fish.
or... Are there people out there that eat raw like red meat?
Red meat? I don't know. Chicken, yes.
Oh.
Though the instance I'm thinking of, it's very highly controlled, and it's like literally you slaughter the chicken and then eat it.
Like that,
Yeah,
so it
like
doesn't
that. So
doesn't
not,
grow any
yeah.
kind of like bacteria.
Yeah.
The best meat is the freshest meat. So if we look at this, there's like 1800-ish meat there. So again, it's not a lot. I'm really hoping they've been like cooking the stuff we've been killing, and people have been taking it because it's food. I totally forgot to build them their last fucking sink. Alright, hold on. Take a quick fucking timeout. If we look at colony summary, and we go back to the carnivore. Sorry, I was thinking locavore. We still have to get through 225,000 calories in 11 days.
Good luck.
I don't think that's happening. Like in all honesty, I think it had a great run. It is like at least 3 times the amount of calories we had going into this challenge the first time around. Few like 2-3 months ago maybe. But I think I'm going to have to admit defeat here because even if they are like eating uh, three 3,000 meat calories a day and everything else gets supplemented by whatever we've been growing, um, that is not enough. Even if you take into account that, hang on, let's bust out the calculator real quick. Right? There's crap. How many dupes do we have? We have 14 dupes.
14.
We have 14 dupes. Even if we did 14 dupes, each eating 1,000 calories for 11 days. Well, okay, fine. There's 154,000 calories that they could consume. I don't think we've got the capacity. I don't think we have the meat capacity to do that. Right? And 154,000. We need 125. There's technically like a little bit of wiggle room there with 25,000 uh, calories. We might need to. Here, I'll take it through one more day. We might need to game the system just a little bit. Because what I'm starting to think. Hang on, 60. You're 5, so we'll eat you now. You're 77. I think there might be a way to game the system just a little bit, and that might be by just sitting at the very beginning of setting up a colony and trying to get fuck you, trying to get a dupe that already comes with ranching, assuming that that is in the available like skill pool for dupes to be printed out with. And I only say that because some of them print out with like super duper hard digging. Some of them have the Masterworks decorator. Some of them I think some of them have gardening as part of their thing. So who's to say that there isn't a dupe out there that will print out with can already uh, wrangle critters and put them in wherever they want. So like if that's the case, well for one wrangle these two motherfuckers. But if that's the case, then we might stand a really good shot at getting a jump start on making this, other than the whole research thing. But hang on, how old are you? Like no, we're doing an all hands on deck right now. Everybody dies. Everybody's probably getting hurt in the process, but everybody's gonna die. Okay, grill is seriously set up at priority 9. Downside to me doing this is everybody's probably running around trying to kill every last living thing available. What was that? Are you okay, Travaldo?
He died.
No, it looked like he was either sticking his tongue out or wincing in pain, but he doesn't seem to be low on anything. Alright, thanks for grabbing those guys. Appreciate y'all. Oh wow, it is very hot over here. This is really the only other issue I've got with this map. It's like I got dealt so many damn like really hot areas so close together. And as somebody who primarily plays on rhyme maps, that's like kind of disturbing to me, honestly. Hang on. 79 on you. 73 on you. 70. Oh my god. Did you guys sync up? You guys totally fucking synced up. Synced up. Okay, 3 adults in here. That's the hatchling. That's a hatch. We're killing you now. So sorry. You're about to poop out an egg. And Yeah, why not? Again, all hands on deck. It's oh shit time. Oh, I did not finish you. There we go. And so left. Again, I don't think it's happening, but I am like pulling in every last bit of food we can find right now. How old are you? You're gonna die in 2 days. What's dying 2 days early, right? Poor elderly Paku, just chilling out there, down there. You already pooped out an egg, so you get to die too. Okay, how are we doing up here? I printed out a narcoleptic at some point. Oh shit. Yeah, sure. Let's just nine the whole area. See, this is what I was afraid of. I was afraid one of these stupid Drecos would just come up here and waste his time there. Maybe it'd be easier if I just killed him instead. Maybe I might take these two, but I'm pretty sure these two fish are stuck on that ladder. Anybody want to ranch you? Oh, hey, one of you actually ranched one. Like there's 5 of you guys roaming around. Don't tell me nobody's coming to ranch you. Oh shit, that is a lot of coal. That is a lot of hot coal, but that is a lot of coal. Fine, here. Freedom for you too, buddy, because you're gonna be eaten. I hope you know I'm only going right now because there is still technically a shot. I hit the oxygen tile behind him. There is technically still a shot. So we'll check in at the top of the hour, I think. Are none of you him? Hold on, idle tame and idle tame. Did one of y'all just ball up the incubator, the Drecklet? Oh, they didn't wrangle one. They picked up one of their eggs. Hey guys. You know what? We're done. We're done with this. We're done with this. All of y'all are attacking. Just fucking find one, kill it, do what you must. I super freaking hate y'all too. Okay. Whatever Travaldo over there was eating, he did not fucking appreciate it. Alright. One more check. If the gap has finally closed, we're calling it quits because it's not happening. I'm just glad we made it past the 90th cycle. That it's potentially possible. I think that gap is still there. All right, fine. We'll press on. I'll probably check again at the top of the 95th cycle. But it looks like we need... Wait. One more time. No, that's not possible, right? Like, we need 200... We need a little over 200,000, and... I think, at most, we can need another... 1,200? That sound about right? I think that sounds about right.
That sounds about right.
So hang on. I'm gonna press on to the 93rd, and I'm pretty sure this ends in failure again. But... I don't know. I feel more re-energized to try and really tackle this challenge again. like sooner than the last time around, because the last time around, even though there was like some thoughts and shit going around, I think it just took me way too long to get back into the game to try and continue. But I think this means next time I'll be starting on a regular Terra map to try and make the most of all the hatches that are supposed to be around. Hopefully we get dealt a decent hand and we can dig more around. If not, I might just load up into... Hopefully this doesn't end up being like a fourth or a fifth run, but I might go back and try Rhyme again. But maybe prioritize just digging everywhere as fast as I can, because you never know where there might be a hatch buried under there. Yeah, 11,000 here in the form of barbecue, so there's 15 here. If I were to quickly fuck with the consumables and have them just eat the cooked fish and the barbecue, pretty sure that means that we'll see this go down. I just need to verify that it is 1,000 and not like 500 or something, because that means I'm gonna have to tweak something else going into the third playthrough. I'm just more impressed that I ended up getting three ranches going at once. I think I'm going to leave it as the big long room configuration, because it makes it easier to pick out which critters need to die. Did y'all even eat? Are y'all eating? Or does this isn't updating, right? Yeah, this isn't updating. And 15-ish on the barbecue, 4 on the cooked fish. So it's like 6 plus 1. So they're only eating like 500 then. So I'm gonna have to tweak something, because I think, well, I can't blame just part of it being that they aren't eating the full 1,000 like I had assumed. I think part of it's gonna be that they need to definitely eat. They need to eat the full 1,000. I probably need to start by actually setting up a farm room somewhere in the base to make sure that they have the food that they need, or they can at least supplement a little, and maybe abusing the system to see if there is a dupe that does print out with ranching capabilities from the get-go. But yeah, Carnivorous Colony, run number 2, Electric Boogaloo, just fucking ends in failure. Revenge of the Carnivorous Colony is gonna probably be the next thing we tackle here on Oxygen Not Included. I'm probably gonna stay on the base game and not tinker around with Spaced Out right now, unless like some really good or interesting looking update comes out. In which case we might either split our time between trying to do the Carnivorous Colony carnivore achievement, and maybe taking a look at what Spaced Out has to offer. But until then, thank you everybody so much for watching. Hope you guys had a fun time. Hope you guys are still staying cool out there, because it is fucking hot.
Everywhere is hot.
Everywhere is fucking hot.
I mean, I know it's summer, but this is ridiculous.
I know. Like, yay, global warming. This is why I play on Rhyme maps. Think cold thoughts. Think cold thoughts. Anyways, hope you guys have a great night, and we'll catch you guys next time.